Hey everybody, I don't even know how to start this. I really don't. Today's such an off day. It is Wednesday, March 5th. And I figured I would do kind of like my first week update since John has been gone. So I'm gonna do that. I'm kind of not with the program right now, so you're gonna have to excuse me while I figure this out and kind of stumble through it, but I'll get it eventually. So today marks 7 days that John has been gone. He left at 2 p.m. in the p.m. 2 o'clock in the afternoon a week ago today, so it's almost been a week, give or take a couple hours. And this week has gone better than I thought it would, I guess. I think I gave myself a little less credit than I should have. Just knowing myself, I was thinking I'd fall apart a little worse than I have, but I've been doing okay. I've been staying busy. I've, done cleaning, I've done laundry, I've done cooking, just intermittently to stay busy. If I get bored, when I get bored is when I start getting sad or start really thinking about it. So as soon as I start getting bored, I need to get up and do something. I've been crocheting. I got the 2 hats for my friend done. So that kept me busy. I started another hat. I'm about halfway done with it because I want to give 2 hats each for the baby shower gifts. That I'm not going to, but I'm giving gifts still. I've had Bible study on Friday, church on Sunday, mops yesterday. Tomorrow I'm going down to the Springs for a dentist appointment and running errands. There's some stuff I have to get, and I'm really gonna try and work on not going down, not making that trip unless I have to, just to keep stress off of us, to keep everything kind of in control. I feel like when I leave the house and when I go places is when I lose the most control of the kids. But so anyway, about the Air Force stuff, I got the address call last Thursday morning, and it was very awkward. I could hear the stress and intensity in John's voice. He said it was like his drill weekends, only worse, because there's still so much yelling and in your face and everything, as soon as they get off the bus. And so that phone call was really, really awkward. And for the last phone call, I kind of hated it because it was just so stressful. But I got his address and I sent out a letter, but I missed the mail pickup on Saturday, so it didn't go out until Monday, and then it takes about 2 days for things to get back and forth to and from Texas. So on Monday, the day my letter went out, I also got this. It's the little, it says, let me cover up pertinent information, I'm sorry. It just says, it's got a paragraph there, and I don't think you could all ever read it because I'm still not sure about the focus on this camera. But it basically says, I made it to basic training, I'm here, I'm safe, I'm mailing this to you so that you can have my address to mail me. And so I've been writing a letter a day and sending them out since Monday. Hopefully today my first letter, or that Saturday letter, should get there. And then Ty is having fun running them up and down the hill to the mailbox because he can reach the mail slot, so he likes to run up and plop them in the mail, and then they'll get picked up on time. So that's pretty much it. It is weird not hearing from him. It is weird going from being able to text him whenever I wanted and knowing where he was and what he was doing and how he was doing mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to absolutely nothing. Like, that phone call that I got last Thursday was the last time I heard his voice. And it was just, you could tell he was stressed. So now I've got that in my brain that he's just like miserable. I really hope he's not, but he might be. And it's just hard. Like, I'll be wandering around the house and I'll go to text him. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can't text him. You know, I can't call him. We can't talk. I have no idea how he's doing or what he's doing. But as they say, like this Air Force Moms site, it's called Air Force Wing Moms. If you have anyone in basic training, I really suggest you go there. It's a really informative site. They say no news is good news. So, you know, if you haven't heard from your loved one or the military, then they're okay. They'll contact you if something goes wrong or if they get hurt or something. But so if you don't hear from them, that it's good. It's a good thing. It's a really, really weird feeling. Let's see, what else? As far as like home stuff goes, I told you I was cleaning and everything. I'm kind of walking around in a fog because I kind of feel like, what am I supposed to do? Like, this might sound weird, but my husband was my life. You know, I cleaned the house for him. Well, and for my peace of mind, but mostly for him. I cooked for him. Because, like, I don't need a meal. I'm fine with just junk or snacking or whatever. And the kids aren't going to eat half of what I make without him here, because he was the, you're going to eat this because your mama made it person. And dinner time has been a real struggle lately because I don't know what to make. I don't know what to cook. And when I do make something, the kids don't eat it because they know daddy's not here to enforce it. So that's kind of hard. And I'm kind of walking around in a fog, like, I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do now? Because that most important part of my life is not here right now. So I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, what needs to be done, making my lists, figuring out what errands need to be run, figuring out what needs to be cleaned today, tomorrow, you know, that kind of stuff. And hopefully within the next week or so, this fog will lift and I will be able to, you know, get into a routine and a schedule with the kids and know, okay, this is what we need to do, and just be clearer, you know, and have more purpose. Right now, I don't have much of a purpose, I feel like. So, and then with the kids, it's been difficult because they're already asking when daddy's gonna come home, and it's very hard to explain to children a time span of 2 months. You're not gonna see your daddy for 2 months. And even then, he's not coming home. We're going to go visit him. And I've showed him on the calendar. I'm trying to think of, like, I don't know if I should make, like, a paper chain that they can tear off days. Or if I should, like, if there's a countdown art kind of thing. I don't know. But I'm going to figure something out to kind of help them grasp that this is how long it's going to be before we see your daddy. And they have been very, very testy. They are really getting on my nerves. Like today I tried to start a day in the life, and it's like every time I turn the camera on, they blow up. Their attitudes today are really rough. So they are up in their rooms just playing with their toys because they're not getting along right now, and they're not getting along with me right now, so they're taking a break. But as far as like attitude goes, that's how it's been all week. They're really pushing to see how far they can push mommy before mommy snaps. And I have had one time this week where I got super, super mad and was like screaming at them, and I did apologize later in the morning, and the day got better, but just that's what they're doing, is Daddy was the iron fist. Daddy was the person that dealt with you when Mommy couldn't, and now there's no one to deal with you when Mommy can't, so you're stuck with a very frustrated, angry Mommy, and it's not working. So they're pushing really hard to see where my breaking points are, and they're trying to get away with stuff, and they're acting out and begging and arguing and just all kinds of stuff that they wouldn't do if Daddy was here. They know they wouldn't get away with, so they're just trying to figure out what is Mommy gonna let us get away with. And I'm really trying to not let them get away with anything different. I'm trying to keep, you know, our rules and stuff in place. I just don't have John to, you know, be the second reinforcement. It's just me, so it's kind of hard. I think that's pretty much it. That was weird. If you record too long, it stops. In a week from today, the kids and me and my grandmother are getting in the car and driving down to Texas for my best friend's wedding. And I really can't be sick this week getting ready and next week during the wedding. So we'll see how that goes. But as for this week, that's my update. I'm going to try and update every week and maybe random updates. I'm going to try and do a day in the life sometime, but today it's just not working, so I'm not promising anything. But I'm going to get this up hopefully today, since it's a nice straightforward video, and we will go from there. So thanks for listening to me ramble about my first week with John in basic training. And I have a kid saying something to me through a door, so I need to go figure out what they're doing. Thanks guys, bye.